What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back in the video. In today's video, I have another custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Here on the left, we have Armarouge, or I think that's how you pronounce it. And on the right, we have Ceruledge. Probably they were the fan favorites until the game actually came out, and that kind of changed. But yeah, these are really cool Pokemon. I've played through both Scarlet and Violet. Really love these games, actually. I think they're probably the best games we've had in a while. I mean, despite, all the bugs and stuff like that, it doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, that's a different kind of rant. But anyway, so here they are. I made them in Lego, and let's just get started with this video. Alright, here we have Armarouge. I actually started Armarouge after I finished Ceruledge. I was originally going to make Ceruledge only, but then, I decided to make Armarouge anyway, so... yeah, anyway, this figure was pretty much fully sculpted by me. For the most part, see the shoulder parts are sculpted, the head is basically sculpted, the torso is sculpted, and I also modified both Armarouge and Ceruledge's torsos, so that way they're skinnier, because of the proportion in the game. I just knocked something over, that's fine. So yeah, they have different proportions in the game, so that's why I made them like this. As I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's not Lego, but I don't really care. So the skirt is also sculpted, and by the way, I actually used green stuff for the very first time when sculpting this figure. It's my first figure with green, I used green stuff to sculpt pretty much everything. Actually, I did sculpt everything, not pretty much. So yeah, I used green stuff the first time. It's similar but different from Procreate, so some things, there are imperfections here and there, but maybe I'll come back around and touch it up. So yeah, between Procreate and green stuff, I think the reason why I prefer Procreate is because I used it way longer. I've used it for years, so it was definitely worth trying green stuff though. So yeah, anyway, sculpted stuff. One thing I did differently with these figures than I haven't done on my other figures is I actually used what do you call it? UV resin. I just bought UV resin off of Amazon one day and I decided to try it out. I tried making it simple at first, just making it like a gloss varnish kind of thing. So I just put that on the flame. The flame I painted in multiple metallic colors, as you can see. Then I covered it with UV resin, as well as the eyes. You can kind of see they're shiny. So I tried that, and it worked pretty well. It worked pretty well, but I'm not sure if I'd use it for varnish. I'm probably going to use it for other things in the future. Eventually, I'm not sure when I'll use it, but I thought I'd buy it anyway. So yeah. Anyway. Torsos sculpted. Basically, like, the proportions are very different from Ceruledge, so that's why they look a little different. The shoulder cannons are actually connected via magnets, and the arms are connected via ball joints. If you know how to make ball joints, then you know that I use skeleton arms, then just use antenna pieces and kind of just put them there. But the actual armor cannons are connected via magnets, and I basically used green stuff to sculpt the entire main base, and then I used Lego studs for the top and bottom. And yeah, these are the magnets I used. They turned out pretty good. They can't form to actually make his cannon, unfortunately, but I figured I'd try it anyways, so it was kind of pointless to use the magnets. I could have just made them permanent, but maybe one day I'll figure it out. I highly doubt it, but it looks pretty good for now. I'm gonna have them displayed like this anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Armarouge. Fully sculpted and painted by me, and yeah. Alright, here we have Ceruledge. I finished this guy before I made Armarouge, like I said earlier, and I actually wasn't planning on making Armarouge, so yeah. Anyway, Ceruledge is very different, obviously. He doesn't actually have a cannon, he has blades, which I fully sculpted out of Procreate. Basically, I kind of just drew out a design, or outline for it, on like a piece of paper. Then I tried putting Procreate over it, and then just kind of shaping it, and it turned out okay. It's not 100% accurate, but it works for the most part. As you can see, the arm kind of fell out. He also has ball joints for his arms, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The torso is significantly different. If you can see here, I widened it, or not widened it, I thinned it out a lot more, and that's why it looks like that. And he just fell. Okay, that's cool. Torso armor is sculpted a little differently too. I also painted him in a dark metallic purple, and I painted this guy in just basically a matte yellow for the most part. Just matte colors for this guy, because in the game he looks more matte. And Ceruledge looks pretty matte in the game too, but I figured I'd try metallic colors because, I thought it would look cool. And I think it definitely looks cool here. Definitely shines. I use UV resin again for the flames here and the eyes too. like I did with Armarouge. But yeah, the heads are pretty much sculpted the same way. It's just some things are a little different, like the flames, obviously, and the main design on the front are very different on both of them. So that's cool detail. Back is not a lot of detail on there. I sculpted the legs to be this shape. I don't know why they look like this, but they just do. The arm, shoulder armor is sculpted. And this figure I use Procreate, by the way. I also use the UV resin for the blades, by the way. I think it looks pretty cool. I try using metallic colors a lot on this guy. I don't know why. I thought it would look cool, and I think it does for the most part. But yeah, not much else to talk about with this guy. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to mention. Finding reference was surprisingly difficult without having to go into the game. I try not to go into the game whenever I'm making a video game character. So yeah, that's a fun fact. But yeah, that's pretty much it for both Ceruledge and Armarouge. Now we can just wrap up this video. And hey, I lied. So here's a quick comparison between the two. Between the two of them, I think I like Ceruledge a little more in general. I think I like its design more, personally. But I do like Armarouge a lot. In terms of the figures, same thing. I think Ceruledge just turned out a little bit better than Armarouge. Maybe because I made him first, but I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you're wondering if I'm going to make more Pokemon figures from Scarlet and Violet, I have some in mind, but I'm probably not going to make them for a while. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this video. Now we can just wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more custom minifigures made by me, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So that way you'll be notified for my next video whenever that comes out. I do post them over on my Instagram before I post them here. So if you want to check them, check my figures out before I post them here, you can check it out on my Instagram, link description below. I do also post work in progress stuff over there too. So if you're interested in seeing my process and how I make my figures over there, then just check it out on my Instagram. So yeah, not sure if I'll make any more Pokemon customs. I have some that I want to make, but again, kind of busy with life, so I'm not sure when I'll get to them. So yeah, that's cool. That's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have much else to say. I enjoyed the games. Hopefully you guys did too, despite the bugs. I know, yeah, the bugs are that's a whole different thing for a different thing. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. So I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever video I'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.